This is a catalog cover that we were laying out, and I got behind the blocks to show exactly where I wanted the child positioned. Unbeknownst to me, everyone got together and they made this dummy cover of the catalog with me on it, and it was a surprise, and it was always one of the prized possessions that hung in my office. I'm Michael Klein. I'm the son of the founders, worked in U.S. Toy my entire working life, well over 50 years, and I'm the former CEO. The core values of the company that when it was founded from a business point was always to give people value for their money, a good quality product, but it was also in treating employees, customers, and suppliers with fairness. Later, it amazed me because we'd treated suppliers especially with fairness, that we would have suppliers treat us with the utmost kindness back. Most businesses will do their best to treat customers and make them number one. We treated suppliers and employees that well. It was just a wonderful environment and atmosphere in which to work. The beginning of Constructive Playthings is an interesting story. My father was in the toy business, and my mother was teaching preschool in the mornings at the Kansas City Co-op. They needed a set of cardboard building blocks. The brand name at that time was Blockbusters. One of the women suggested to my mother that maybe Elvin, being in the toy business, could get these blocks wholesale. So they sent off to the people that made Blockbusters, and sure enough, they had to buy, I think, probably a case of 6 of them. At that time, we're talking in the early 1950s, there were almost no educational toys, and so my mother would teach in the morning and started Constructive Playthings really in the afternoon, putting together a line of educational toys. The inspiration for new products could come from any place, often from customers is what I relied on. I remember selling a customer one of our wooden dollhouses, and she said to me, "I wish you had a dollhouse for boys." This was the days before unisex toys, mind you. Came back and thought about it and said, well, boys would like a firehouse. So we came up with a wooden firehouse with wooden fire trucks, wooden furniture that would fit the firehouse that firefighters would have. So the whole idea came from the customer just saying to us, "I wish you had a dollhouse for boys." Some of the fun facts is that in Yiddish there's a word geschrei, which means problems. And my mother, even in her later years, in her 80s, she would come in the morning, look around and say, "A new geschrei, bring it on." The entire company started in our living room in the President Gardens, which was probably about 12 feet by 15 feet. And the truck companies would deliver boxes to the apartment building, and the neighbors would wonder, what are they doing, carrying this stuff in? So I think the fun fact is really how you can build a big business from literally scratch as long as your heart is in it and you treat people right and do the right thing.